Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another exclusive interview. This time I was able to sit down with none other than Glass by Chop, and we had a good conversation. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up, and check out the content. What's up? Who do we have here?
Glass by Chop, videographer extraordinaire.
Okay, look, the brand, let me tell you, my first question to you, how important is branding? Because I know your brand before anything.
Yeah, branding is real popular. That's like like my man Tito said, you know what I'm saying? I know people might see two different segments of this, but it's like McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart, the Louis Vuitton, Versace's, and things like that. People go to a brand that's respected and has consistency. You see what I'm saying? That's what people go towards, you know, anything that's been consistent and they see building over the years and people being familiar with it. It's all about marketing at the end of the day. Branding is just basically a big marketing tool. So
I'm learning that. So yeah, I'm definitely learning that.
Branding is really a marketing tool.
How long have you been doing videography?
I've been doing videography since like 2010.
Okay, so a minute.
Yeah, about 13 years now.
So what makes you keep going at it though?
Just see how far I can really push myself, really. Yeah, and then like, you know, my whole goal is just be the face of South Carolina when it comes to visuals. I've been doing that. So.
Yeah, because like I said, before I even met you, I knew definitely the brand. I see it on the videos, you know, YouTube, every on YouTube, for sure. Yeah. So let me ask you this. Are you just doing it because of love of videography, or is it more to it?
Yeah, like I said, it's something that, you know, it helped me challenge myself, it helped you grow. So you pick something that helped you grow, and it's nothing that is like with videography, it's nothing you can really top yourself out. You know what I'm saying? So you can never know everything. So you got it's always room to keep growing at something. It may be a small little thing that I may not have learned last year, but I learned it this year. And then the next year, something else small I wanted to work on, I started learning that. So it's like every year you'll see the elevation of what you're doing in videography.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this, because I've seen a lot of your videos, and I know you have worked with a lot of artists, a lot of people. You're a celebrity in your own right, because you be tapped in. How do you stay humble though? Because meeting you just cool. You just like, what's up?
I just treat everybody like a human being, honestly. You know, I think that's what really helped me guide in so many doors, because I never like go to nobody as a groupie or whatever. I go there as a man or a woman. You know what I mean? You know better than me. I know better than you, but I just have a certain talent. You got a certain talent. Artists have a certain talent. Everybody got a certain talent. You see what I'm saying? So I may just be good at my talent, but if we network, you good at your talent, we can make something come together.
Definitely, because you know, look, Mickey Truth need a Glass by Chop, some type of production. I don't know what the production gonna be yet, but we definitely gonna have to work soon. So, especially in South Carolina market, right? Did you originally start in South Carolina?
Yeah, started in Columbia. Like actually, I'm originally from Charleston, so like my background is I started as an artist, and I started doing music production, and then once like I was here in Columbia, there was no outlet, nobody giving you the games. So I went to Full Sail for the music entertainment, and I started managing artists. And how I got into the video side was I bought like $3,500 worth of camera equipment, and I was going to, you know, make us outwork everybody. So they didn't do what they were supposed to do, but I already had relationships with promoters and club owners. So I started taking the camera like, well, look, I'm gonna help you market your stuff. So on your nights, like a lot of them, they club nights were slow. So I said, I'm gonna bring the visual aspect to the marketing side. So then I helped them build up from there. So that's what I really did. So like they Friday night, they may have maybe 100 people come on Friday night, but after I drop a video of showing people having a good time, next Friday we got down to 300 people in the building because everybody gonna be on camera now.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, that was, I never would have known that part of it.
Yeah.
So how hard is it though to like set that foundation in South Carolina? I'm not just gonna single out Columbia, but South Carolina period, like to set the foundation.
More is just, like I said, more networking and building relationships. Everything is networking and building relationships. So that's one thing I really hold true to, because that's like me and you. If you really don't know me, you may not give me that opportunity. And plus, if you never really see my work ethic, you may not give me that opportunity either. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So the thing is networking and building, because like now, like me and Nakia have known each other for years. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, the more you're familiar with somebody, the more you see them being consistent at what they do. So when opportunities come along, okay, yeah, they've been getting better and better. They do this, do that. Let me plug them in.
Definitely.
That's basically what it is.
I've learned that recently because I'm new to the industry for sure, right? But I've learned to stay consistent and just really stand on business though, because a lot of times the business is taken to play with, and then that looks sloppy for everybody. So over your years of doing videos, have you found like yourself looking at like, yo, I'm not even about to tap in with these artists no more?
Yeah, I mean, that's why that's why I left the management side of it, because a lot of artists, they want you to take care of them, but it's like you can't put more into something that somebody's not willing to put more into themselves. And then when you start doing that, you start to lose yourself at the same time, and it's like more headache, and you don't want to go through all that headache.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
like, so if you coming to me to help you, but I'm the one putting more money in than what you willing to put in, it's not a even balance. And then a manager is not supposed to fund an artist's career in the first place. A label is, or whoever you invest is supposed to do all that. But when the artists get a manager, they think a manager is supposed to put all the money up front, do this and do that. No, a manager is supposed to help get you opportunities to help really develop an artist at the same time.
Why do you think artists not understanding that's how it's supposed to go?
Because they see stuff online and on TV of stores of people having a manager and this and that, and they think that's just the way to go, but they don't really understand the intricate parts of why somebody needs a manager. You're not that busy enough to have a manager, and your talent is not moving along to have somebody that's going to protect you or guide you through the industry, because the manager normally have relationships already and know the business, so they can guide you, but they're not the ones supposed to fund you.
You hear that, artist? Look, I never knew that, to be honest. Like, especially on the artist side, I always thought the manager was fun. So that, look, you done gave me some game, because I didn't know that.
Yeah, manager ain't supposed to fund the artist.
Look, you done gave me some game. Okay. I had a little rap career for like 5 minutes, right? But I found out that's not me. It's not for me.
Be like that. I mean, that's like with me. I was doing rap too, but like I see that there was a lane more for as, okay, I can be a rapper, I'm good at it, but is nobody in this market that knows the business side that can really help push it forward. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely. And you know what? And me and Nakia spoke about that in the beginning. So yeah, I definitely feel like we need people. Because when I first started Mickey Truth, I hit her up like, yo, let me get some advice, like what you think, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. What do you have in the works? What you working on right now?
I mean, I got a couple of movies I'm working on. I'm be working on waiting on my the guy. He's doing a couple of films right now. He's doing he's finished filming the new Captain America they got about to come out, and he just finished up wrapping up on the new Bad Boys 4 that's gonna be coming out. So and he got some independent film that me and him gonna be working on as soon as we get everything.
Yeah, I was just saying, don't forget Mickey Truth little cameo or something at home. I can be just drinking a little Casamigo at the bar,
Yeah, I mean, that's what's up. But yeah, like I said, I do a lot of music videos. There's a lot of video work. I do touring. I've been on countless tours, worked with countless industry artists. I done worked with like Icewear Vizzo before he popped off. That we went to Detroit to his hood to shoot his video. You know what I'm saying? I done got videos with Gucci Man. I was on tour with Gucci Man. Countless. I don't know how to miss it. We'd be here forever. I can imagine.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. going to different places, because I'm kind of at the point now I'm starting to travel outside of Colombia. Is it? I know you're a man and all that, but do you get nervous going to new places? Well, you know, because a lot of me like, nah, I ain't worried, but I be getting nervous.
Yeah, you do get nervous because you don't know the territory, and it's like everywhere you go, it's a different way of life. So the way of life we may have here, it may be different over there. A slang that we have here that means one thing, it may mean something else someplace else. So that's like the gray area when you be traveling and stuff like that.
So what's a piece of advice? Cause look,
you got to find somebody who's tapped into that market like a guide. So that's what I was saying earlier, the power of networking. So if I know somebody, if I'm traveling into New York or whatever, I got a relationship with somebody in New York, so they can tell me, oh, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna move this way. We're gonna move that way. You see what I'm
saying? That's a good piece of advice, because like I be like nervous, I be hit up like I'm headed to Cali and I'm just like I'm like excited but I'm nervous at the same time.
I mean, that's the thing. You got to find somebody who you don't build a relationship with or a network with. So when you go to those places, they're gonna generally look out for you, because one hand wash the other. So just in case they decide to come where you at, now they got somebody that can really guide them and keep them from making the wrong moves. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense. So networking is definitely key.
Definitely, network is the power of everything.
Now this is the question of the hour, okay? How important is it to keep business relationship clean, like your face clean in business?
Very, very important. Very important. You know what I mean? Do what you say you're gonna do. Don't be on no funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it's an issue that arrived, talk to the person. Man, call me. We ain't gotta go to social media. Call me. We can work it out. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll figure out what it's gonna be, and then that's grown people business. You know what I mean?
Right.
That social media stuff going on, that's just somebody looking for clout. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But if you really trying to handle your business, you're gonna make that call, and we're gonna talk. You know, what was the issue? We're gonna figure out how can we get everything up and up or whatever like that, and just move on and keep everything going.
Makes sense to me, because I always say, ever since Young Thug did that business to business, I say that all the time now, because I be like, the West Coast people laugh at me, because I be like, yo, I stand on business. They be like, what kind of country stuff is that? Like, what that mean? But I'm like, for real, that's just how it goes. Like, because at the end of the day, I need to be able to stand up for whatever I say and do. So I wanted to make sure I asked you that. So let me ask you this. Where can we find you on social media?
At Glass by Chop on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I don't really do TikTok and all them other Snapchats. Too much social media for me.
Too much.
I tell people this right here. I probably got more phone contacts than a lot of people got social media followers.
Ooh. I just start building my contacts, and sometimes I still be in shock. I'll look, I'm like, yo, I really can just say, call me.
That's more important. You know what I mean? It's cool to have people looking on to you. You looking at them, but can you make a phone call to somebody and make something happen? You know what I mean? Create an idea or create an event, create something where everybody can make some money, or just that. Okay, well, you got this going on. Okay, case I'll say I'll say this is a lot of instances where I went out of town. I had like relationship with Brand Hustle, people like that go out of town, go to some of their events or whatever, and by me having a relationship with those people, I may be able to get in, not have to pay. I may not have to wait in line, different things like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yo. Okay, I just went through that when I went to CEO P birthday party, and we were in line, and I called Wack. And he had P call me directly, and I'm just in line like, huh? And we like, so definitely, I saw that in real time.
Yeah, it's true fact. I done had it to where I don't went to certain events, and then like waiting in line, then the person who invented what, I like, man, bro. They said, man, he was like, who you with? I said, he said, man, let my people in. Boom, it was it.
Simple.
Yeah, simple. You know what I mean? That's why I said relationship is so big, and then those people see that you somebody that be working, not just somebody just laying around always asking. You out here making your own wave at the same time too. So that's a big thing.
Definitely.
Big thing. But yeah, your phone contacts is way important than your social media followers.
I can definitely see that, because like I said, that instant, look, the people I was with was like, let me find out.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, cause I done did work with P them. I done like with Rennie Rucci project. I did a whole week marketing campaign with QC and Wolfpack for her project.
Okay.
And then we did a summer jam in New York. I went up there with them boys and stuff like that.
Yeah, look, I definitely understand the tap in of the tap in. Okay.
Yeah, like for real, it's real. That tap in is real life. People understand. Tap in, it ain't just no thing where you trying to people pull your card, but you tapping into the who's in that market. You can make more moves and you can be able to get more access to things a lot of people got to pay for and things like that. So yeah, that tap in is, if you use it the right way, the tap in is powerful.
Right, definitely. Because if you go there for one thing, you might as well utilize the trill for something else.
Exactly.
And that's what I was talking with Kia about. That I'm starting to see how important that is to, like, one opportunity, make sure you tap into other opportunities while you're there. And like, so what's next for Glass by Child?
I'm about, like I said, to get in the movies. I want to get in the movies, and by next year, I'll probably working with Tyler Perry. That's my goal.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. Okay, yeah. I love his story, the come up story, the staying relevant story, and the just making money story. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is that really, like, with his brand, I said his come up is like he understands the power of relationships and networking, because without those actors and their talent, it wouldn't help boost what he got going on.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Without the talent of the people behind the cameras, the people who do the lighting for his movies, the people who do the camera operating, build the sets and all this stuff like that, he wouldn't be able to push that big old empire like he's doing.
Definitely. And to now be like, I've worked for Tyler Perry Studios.
Exactly.
Man, you know how much that would do for a resume?
Facts.
I wonder how many people, I'm gonna look up there. How many people that started with just the plays that's still around now?
Yeah,
I can only
it's
imagine.
A lot of them. It's definitely a lot of them. But like my man was saying earlier, when you come together and build an infrastructure of people and doing certain things, you can become a big powerhouse. For
sure. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me. Look, we definitely gonna tap in, because I'm like, I need more, because right now I'm doing everything, but I need more the marketing and the and I definitely want a Glass by Child production.
Let's get it.
All right. Through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Made it through the storm.